Welcome back to Retirement Smiles, and it's the birthday edition. I've been away for a while. Thank you for the kind comments and kind words and wondering how things were and just rethinking where I'm going. I like producing and creating videos and sharing the experience, and really the things that go along with being retired and what sparks joy, hence makes me and makes other people smile. So my birthday, turned 62. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. I remember thinking about people that turned 62 and I was just like, oh my, that's old. I'm here. I am old, but I'm very, very thankful to be where I'm at. And yeah, there's been health stuff, but all in all, I have so much to be thankful for. And what a incredible birthday I had. First, so many heartfelt comments and messages that were waiting for me when I got up, and I also, it's funny how it comes full circle. I reach out to a lot of former students who are adulting now and wish them happy birthday, because we had a connection, and it continues into adulting and family and friends. So it came back full circle to me, which was very, very cool, and definitely started my day with smiles. My family kind of laughed at me about this because my theme was Dean's Reward Birthday. I like finding deals and getting free stuff and sharing the experience, and that was the theme. So let me give you my snapshot of what I did and the deals I got, and all the links will be posted, will be in the description below. First, had some business about 25 miles away in the South Metro of the Twin Cities, and I am a huge Dunkin fan. I like Dunkin Donuts, and I know Dunkin is either a love-hate relationship, but for me, I really, really like it a lot. So went there, got my flavored my iced coffee with a splash of caramel, and got my birthday reward donut. It was so good. And yeah, and actually thinking about it, I got the 2-wrap breakfast, paid for that. The donut was the birthday treat. Continued on home, and I got this notification in the app, and I'm part of Starbucks rewards, and it was my birthday, come in today. So I went to one of the Starbucks at Target and went to redeem it. It was free, and it's just, you know how it disappears once you use it? It was just there. And I was talking to the barista, and she said, you still got another one later today. Everything rang up on my side, but there's still a free one. So I got my free Starbucks. I did their refresher, blueberry lemonade refresher. Never had one before. I'm trying to watch my caffeine a little bit. Really refreshing. Got those weird beads, berries on the bottom, but very, very tasty. So then I had that, got together with my mom, did a little drive around, did some work at home, and then I thought, well, it's time to use the second Starbucks. So I did, went to a different location, got the same thing because it was pretty tasty, and it felt good. And so far, donut, Starbucks 1, Starbucks 2. From Starbucks, I went to Hogan Brothers, and they have a deal for a half hoagie and a soda for free if it's your birthday. You do have to show your your license or your proof of it being your birthday. They were so friendly, and I wasn't going to eat it today, but I knew I was going to need a sandwich the next day, so I was going to take it home, and got a roast beef with everything on it except tomato, and it was so good to have the next day, totally free. And then here's the cool part that happened while I was there. First, when I'm ordering mine, they said, "You're the 4th birthday to come in the door today. Since I've worked here, that's one of the most birthday specials we've done in one day." And I was like, oh, that's cool, because I've only met one other person with a birthday the same as mine. And so I'm waiting for them to get to go order, and I asked if it was okay. They said, oh, sure, it's your birthday. So all of a sudden, the servers, he points at the next customer and said, "Number 5. And so we talked, and he works for McAllister College, used to work at Carleton. He was going for his birthday meal, his birthday hoagie, and we just had a nice talk and sharing the experience, and talked to he and his wife, and it was pretty cool. And then we went to my favorite, I shouldn't say my favorite, we have a couple really good breweries in our town and 3 nearby. Tanzenwald Brewery. I had a choice of either a dessert or or a free beer. Well, I was with Darla, so we're doing the free dessert, and we got a chocolate. Oh my gosh, chocolate, I gotta get it. The description will be below. I'm drawing a blank as I'm recording, but it'll be there. It was so good, so chocolatey, and just hung out. Brewery vibes are just so good and so fun. I enjoyed it. From there, went to eat at Reunion Restaurant, and they didn't have any birthday deals, but the server joked with me, we kind of have a birthday deal for everybody to celebrate your birthday. And it was a pint and wings, and I love my wings. A pint and wings for $12. So I went with that. While sitting outside, I had a former student and her mom who go to Carleton, and just came up and said, "Excuse me, Sonia just finished her freshman year in college, and she remembered from my school stories about that I lived in Northfield, and she was so hoping to run into me during her time at Carleton." Had just a beautiful, fun, great talk. So Sonia is doing so great, proud of the kid, and mom had very kind words to say to me and to Southview and our web program. And then looked over at Darla, because I was a school, I told a lot of stories and tried to connect to my family in telling the stories. And she says, "And you're Darla. We've heard so much about you," which it just warmed my heart that the stories actually resonated and were brought home and worth retelling to mom and dad at the dinner table or wherever. So beautiful dinner and great conversation with Sonia and her mom. After Reunion, dropped Darla off at home, and I had one more I had to do, and I looked in my email, and it was at Culver's for a custard, and the custard of the day, I just went with a hot fudge custard over vanilla. I was kind of boring, but it tasted really good. They were worth wishing me happy birthday, and there it was. You can see the smile still on my face, and one, all the rewards and interactions that just turned out to be birthday treats, as well as the messages that came on, and whether they were static, they were gifts, whether they were videos, so many things that made me smile, and I'm so blessed to be surrounded with so many beautiful people. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed this retirement smile moment. Going to be more regular in sharing, and yeah, keep smiling.